Oh, I know.
We're going to start stop.
Yeah, he's down there. He's on it. We didn't. It's just, I wonder if they have. It says 7:20 p.m. or something like that. Yep.
Okay, so
Let's push this one. We're back.
it's good. Okay. Good job.
Shouldn't have said that on live.
Finally, we're live. Well, welcome everyone. We just learned belatedly here, unfortunately, that the first half was not live streamed. Mark Hoover and I did probably our best work of the season. No, I'm kidding, but sorry about that. I'm very sorry to all to any Bethel and Lebo fans who are trying to listen. Normally the setup's just been all ready to roll up here, and a couple cables were not connected. So to recap the first half, we have 7-2 here at Mount Lebanon. Mount Lebanon was a very close first half, but Mount Lebanon pulled away with 3 goals towards the end of the half. It was 4-2, and making so the score is a little misleading. This has been a very close game. We've got 2 heavyweight programs here. Bethel Park, undefeated on the season to this point, 11-0, having a fantastic season, and Lebo 11-1. We look at rankings on Max Prep for West. Well, not for this would be for the whole state. They've got Shadyside Academy at 5, ranked 5th in the state. Lebo's around 10, and Bethel Park's around 11. So basically we have 2 very similar, I think, quality. We have a bunch of very similar, this is just my opinion, quality programs here in West Pennsylvania called Shadyside, Mount Lebanon, Upper St. Clair, and throw Bethel in there. And it'll be interesting to see how this, as we head into the postseason, Whitfield playoffs starting May 17th. A week from Monday, it'll be interesting to see how these teams, who gets hot and who starts to gel and make a run here out of Western Pennsylvania. But 2 very good teams here, and a very well played first half by both teams. So we've got the second half draw starting out here, coming up in a minute. We'll have 25 minutes second half. And we've got Addie Murdoch, a freshman from Lebo, on the draw, and Ellie Copeland and Reagan Murdoch, a junior, also on the circle. Some adjustments by the ref, and we're about to get underway. So we'll have Lebo in white heading right to left on your screen, and Bethel Park Blackhawks in black, and they'll be going left to right. And up into this, and draw control there by Bethel Park. So Bethel has really dominated draws for this game. They're up 7-2 on draw controls, and Bethel bringing it quickly, looking for maybe a transition, a slow break, a transition goal, and Lebo defending nicely. Excuse me. Our crack cameraman Mark Hoover is not here. You'll have to put up with my... and a beautiful interception there, running the passing lane by Reagan Murdoch, getting her stick on the ball down, and passes it up to Tegan Hoover here. Hoover up to Lily Gerard. And Lebo getting set on offense. Ball down here. And thank goodness Mark Hoover's back. We won't have that nauseous car sickness anymore.
Did you already apologize for the
And beautiful shot there. Tegan Hoover gets bumped.
Goals scored by Tegan Hoover. 6 by Ellie Coco.
apologize for the first half. I think we had some technical difficulties we got figured out. No one informed us in the booth that we weren't broadcasting.
Yeah, apologies to all the Bethel and Lego listeners, but you're here now, and we've got a wonderful lacrosse matchup here with two really strong teams. And here we see Tandon coming back into the game. She got knocked down pretty good. She had to go through concussion protocol, Mark, the last few weeks, and good to see her come back in the game after getting a pretty hard knock earlier.
Did you get to talk to any word from the sidelines there at halftime?
No, I was trying to troubleshoot up here with the with the lack of our coverage or streaming, trying to help solve that problem as you were as well. But, little collision there. Going for the ball was Brooke Walker, nothing intended, but it's definitely been a very physical game, Mark. And I think the refs maybe, if I were the refs, and I think they may have talked about it at halftime, try to lock down a little bit more. And beautiful D here. Oh. Textbook defense, although the ref called in the sphere, so that part was not textbook.
Oh.
And big blooper of a pass.
Always. What is
down. There's two girls going for the ball. I'm not sure what the call would be there. Maybe empty stick, kind of.
Somebody very good. Nice shot.
Bethel, number 12. That's Caitlin Schultz. Beautiful sidearm shot there.
Strong shot.
She almost gave it kind of a no look, like she was looking to pass, and then the rocket came out sidearm.
I saw several of those shots during the first half. The sort of very hard sidearm shots from outside the eight.
Maybe it's something they've kind of picked up from each other. I did see a few videos of Caitlin online and on her Instagram, and she definitely has that sidearm shot, so that should not be a surprise to anyone. Maybe that's her go-to, I don't know. But 8-3 here, Mount Lebanon up on Bethel Park, 22, just under 23 minutes. So we got the whole second half to go here, and hard fought there, and nice draw control for Lebo. Hoover,
another goal, hat trick.
Assist there by Addie Murdoch.
For the game, Tegan Hoover.
Tegan Hoover was hurt, I believe, earlier in the game. Is that what you have as well?
I think so.
Reed Coughlin getting a little too excited down in the PA area. I mean, we're all excited for Tegan.
Hopefully it's a premonition.
Sure.
Maybe he's had a vision.
You know, I wouldn't doubt that Reed can see the future. But we got 9-3 for Mount Lebanon right now over Bethel Park.
I want to give a shout out to the Bethel fans. There's filling up the side. I assume that's Bethel fans making a good showing.
It's great to
welcome them. It's good to see for the sport of lacrosse.
It really is. Very exciting.
Separated by a mall, our two communities.
And quickly down the field, Lebo looking to Lebo doing a couple times now.
I don't know what that call was.
The Bethel middies on the draw control there, Mark, really getting caught far behind the ball. A little surprised that they're not at least in the kind of a scrum for the ball and then around the Lebo players when they're coming out. But a nice draw control there by Lebo and bringing it down. I'm not sure what the call was there.
I'm going to say it might have been
defender in the crease
again. It's like
it could be the third defender in the crease call. Again, maybe a memo going out that this needs to be watched a little bit more for both teams here. Lily Gerard trying to roll the crease, which is one of her
patented moves. Yes.
Yeah, very nice move. And
nice look.
Addie Murdoch open at the top.
Oh, good save. Was that
And
all save?
off into Tandon's hands. Tandon fighting for the ball, comes up with it in traffic there. And she'll have an 8-meter, or no, she'll have an indirect. So she's on the 12-meter fan, but nice ground ball there to come up with. She did have a shot in there as well.
Good save by the goalie.
Good save by the goalie. Kind of went right. And here we go. Reagan Murdoch breaks free.
Oh.
Beautiful move. Unbelievable.
I think she
Goal by number 33, Reagan Murdoch.
they're pulling their goalie.
How many ankles did she break with those moves there, defenders? Holy moly. Spin moves, dodges. Reagan Murdoch.
Is that
wow.
Is that a new goalie? Is that the same goalie from the first half?
I think that is, well, that's a good question. Beautiful goal there by Reagan Murdoch. She did everything on that play. I mean, we could teach the youth program how to dodge, how to spin, just with that one little series there, Mark. You might tell I'm a fan of Reagan Murdoch. Gosh. But yeah, Reagan's a junior. She's headed to play D1 lacrosse at American University after she graduates next year. And Lebo again here, Mark, pushing it down the field after the draw. And Bethel a little caught off guard, but they recovered nicely there, I have to say. Their defense has played a good game.
Nice.
Beautiful, unassisted free throw there by Megan Kane, freshman.
Number 11, Megan Kane. Number 21.
Good strong move by a freshman.
Yes. And,
Megan's a strong player. You had mentioned earlier, sister of Bridie Kane, who's a senior, who's unfortunately injured and out for the rest of the season.
I could imagine Megan's got a little extra mustard on her shot with, you know, doing it on behalf of Sister Bridie here. So, great goal by Megan Kane. 11-3 now is the score. Mount Lebanon up on Bethel Park, 20 and a half minutes to go. Something happened at about the maybe 5-10 minute mark left to go in the first half where Lebo just has turned on the Jets here. It was 4-2, and since that time it's been 7-1 Lebo. And another draw control.
So
this was picked up by Ellie Coveland. Nice job. Addie Murdoch was on the draw there. Ball down, and nicely picked up by Riley Miller of Bethel. Tegan Hoover closing fast. But Miller dumps it off and to a sprinting number 18, I think. And Bethel will set up on offense.
I would not be surprised to see, number one, obviously Bethel get a little more aggressive in the offensive zone, given the score, and Lebo getting a little bit more pass happy. Oh, nice save!
Beautiful save there by Addie Murdoch. Nice pass and nice pass to a cutting Riley Miller, and Riley shot a rocket.
That's right. I mean, good play by Bethel. Nice save by Addie Donaldson.
I've got that as Addie's unofficially fourth save of the game. Really, to hold this Bethel Park team to 3 goals so far, I hope I'm not jinxing her, is an outstanding effort. Bethel back in the X, looking for cutters. They're stacking 4 players on the left side there and possibly clearing out, and pass out to one of them.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice goal. Angle.
Over 2 players there. And I want to catch that number. Is that 12?
I believe so.
So that would be Caitlin Schultz. Scored their last goal a few minutes ago. Caitlin Schultz having a nice night. One of a group of strong midfielders for Bethel Park. And beautiful goal there, shooting over
That's right. 2 defenders.
Two
well
defenders,
defended.
yeah.
A tough angle too.
Yeah. And she also avoided. There's a foul there called dangerous follow through. She didn't crash or stick down on top of the heads of anyone, so she refrained from that, at least as far as I could tell. So 11-4 Mount Lebanon over Bethel Park. 19 and a half minutes to go. Addie Murdoch with a nice draw control.
Goal scored by number 13.
Reagan Murdoch down. Lebo pushing it again. Reagan couldn't quite find enough daylight, I should say. And, didn't force it, to her credit. Lily Gerard and
I would expect Lebo to really be patient and wait for a good start.
And Hoover driving, pulling out, back Kane in the X. Kane looking for Cutter. And you're right, Mark. Lebo, they did push it after the draw, but when there wasn't anything there, they've which I would do the same, is not force it here.
Happy to use up some clock.
Why not? There's no shot clock in high school lacrosse. And Addie Murdoch in traffic, 4 players on her.
Good defense.
And Addie draws a foul. It was outside of the
yeah.
8, so it won't be an 8 meter. She'll be out at the 12-meter fan. This is Addie Murdoch. Addie having a wonderful game, a goal and an assist, but doing the draw control and really helping Lebo win more draws. Starting the game, we were down, I think, 6-0 on draw controls to Bethel.
Yep.
Bethel doing a great job on the draw, but Addie, and beautiful play.
How many of the 13?
6 goals by Reagan Murdoch.
Junior Reagan Murdoch.
Reagan Murdoch carrying this team, even though there's other players that are playing super well as well. But 6 goals, Mark, in a game.
You know what's even more impressive? I find so impressive is it's obvious that they know she's going to be shooting, and they have to be playing.
That's right.
And she's still going to lose.
There's probably a few players on Lebo that are marked, and she would be the one who's most marked. Everybody's got their antenna up for when she gets the ball. And she's weaving her way.
Yeah, it's not like there's not defenders. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I'm agreeing with you. There's 2 or 3 defenders there, and a beautiful game here by Reagan Murdoch. Addie Murdoch on the draw, and
nice.
Ball down. It actually went over to Bethel, but Ellie Copeland with a nice positioning sort of defense there, and the ball was dropped by. And pass into the middle. Addie Murdoch, pass from Reagan, and shooting space called. Addie pressing it like they have been, and Addie's got an 8 meter here. Lebo
Straight
is
on,
2 out of 5. Here goes Addie, and just misses.
The goalie came way out too. Wow.
And Lily Gerard with some nice boxing out positioning and gets the ball back for Lebo. Beautiful play there by Addie. Tegan Hoover open for a flash in the middle.
So I'm sorry, Hans. Now is number 24 in goal? Is that the goalie that was from the first half?
I was
they
going to
pulled.
look that up. I was going to look that up, Mark. I apologize. This game's been moving so fast here. And Reagan jumping left, jumping right. She can go both ways there with her stick skills. So it's tough to cover her. Pass inside, maybe ill-advised there. Tandon had passed through the middle already, but trying to get the ball to her.
Well, nice recovery by the Bethel player. That was a very high pass.
And Addie Murdoch playing some kick-ass defense right there, pardon my French. Really tough, making nothing easy here.
Nice
And
check.
a double. Pass inside, in traffic. Maybe that one was ill-advised as well. In the sphere on Addie Murdoch. She's adjusted her goggles. In the sphere called, there's a 7-inch sphere around the players' heads where no opponent's stick or anyone's stick really should go in. It's dangerous. If you think of Buzz Lightyear, that's what we talk about. Buzz Lightyear bubble. Caitlin Mendola.
Stepped out.
Laura Gerard, number 32. And good D by Bethel there to turn that one around. They 2 players and used the sideline as well. Tandon here on the D, and stepped out. Yep. Whoa. All right. And a push called on Lebo there, so Bethel brings the ball down. It's 12-4, 15 minutes to go. 12-4 score, but it does feel a lot. It feels a lot closer than like it's been a close game here. So we're gonna have a yellow card there. There was a little pop to the chin, inadvertent by Ellie Kovalin, and she'll get a yellow card. She'll be out for 2 minutes. The refs definitely in this physical game, they want to take control here. Yeah, I don't think it was a flop. Ellie certainly didn't intend to tap a chin or anything there, but
as you know,
you can't do that.
Intention's not required. You know, it's just even accidental, they're going to call it.
So an 8 meter is
14:44 on the clock, please. 14:44.
8 meter opportunity here. Bethel is 0 for 2 in the game, and not a great angle, Mark, from where she is. I can't catch her number. I apologize. But and beautifully done. And that was Kate Lemondola. Credit to her, I believe. She rushed in there, did what you're supposed to do as a defender. Get your stick on the shooter's stick. And the ball kind of popped out. Unfortunately, Addie Donaldson doesn't connect there. And turnover, and Bethel Park converts into a goal there. I didn't catch who that was, Mark.
I did not either.
So far for Bethel Park, we've got Miller with 1
Park
goal.
was scored by senior attack, number 14, Lucia Tagano.
And that is Lucia Tagagno's second goal of the night. She's having a nice night here. Senior attacker for Bethel Park. So it's 12-5, 14 and a half minutes to go. In the second half here, we've got a heavyweight battle. Mount Lebanon Lacrosse, girls varsity, against Bethel Park. And Lebo making some adjustments on the circle. We've got,
I think we have an attacker moving up on the midfield draw, even though we have a penalty.
so we have Addie Murdoch on the draw, and Sister Reagan on the circle, and then Tegan Hoover on the circle. And a nice pop there and catch. Nice draw control by Bethel over to Riley Miller. They're looking to attack quickly. And an illegal use of a stick there by Brooke Lochran on D. It'll be an indirect for Bethel Park here. But they push the ball down just like Lebo's been doing, looking for a quick score.
That's right.
She could go to goal and shoot, but she sees a cutter, and Riley Miller can't hang on to it. It was in traffic to Riley's defense, and she was cutting hard. She was sprinting towards goal and couldn't quite make it happen. So
Bethel was really pushing the D, giving us
Allie Highland with some nice dodges there, getting run against the sideline though,
push.
and a push call. And unfortunately, good pressure there to Bethel's defense. Good pressure there by Bethel. And now good pressure by Lebo. Kate Lemondola coming up with the ball. Nice GB in traffic. And Tandon bringing it across the restraining line into the offensive zone. And passing it up to Gerard. I would imagine, Mark, they're going to settle here.
Yes.
And Bethel coming out, as you would expect.
They can double team.
They need to at this point in the game. They bring the double. And Tandon running around with it and getting out of trouble there. The ball was down for a second, getting it over to Hoover.
And now we're
nice
back
play
to full
there.
strength.
And back to full strength with Ellie Copeland coming back in the game.
Whoa!
Beautiful pass to Hoover to Addie Murdoch.
Good job,
Gorgeous
girls.
pass,
You
gorgeous
say
goal there.
Murdoch? Andy Murdoch. Second of the game, Bethel, number 7. Number 20, Tegan Hoover.
Beautiful goal there. That had to be,
Textbook.
it looked like 100 miles an hour there on Addie Murdoch.
It always shocks me how they can catch those balls in the traffic and
Yeah.
turn around and shoot so quick.
And 13-5 here, Mount Lebanon, 12 and a half to go. We're halfway through the second half. Battle of two top teams in the Whitfield right here. You've got undefeated Bethel Park at 11-0, Mount Lebanon at 11-1, and Lebo. This is sort of what I suspected, as we talked about a little bit earlier in the unbroadcasted first half. I thought
You guys missed some great commentary.
yes, it was perfect ham and egg by Hoover and myself. But I did say I think if Lebo can play their game, play the way they're capable of, they should be able to take care of business here. And that's what's happening so far. Bethel certainly has the players and the skills and the talent to make life very hard and win the game if they can bring everything together and maybe Lebo doesn't play so well. But Lebo not having a lot of turnovers, taking care of the ball, winning a lot of the 50-50s, and they caught up with Bethel on the draw controls.
And like we said, Bethel really, looking at their schedule, didn't really seem to have very much trouble with any of their opponents other than Upper St. Clair took them to the wire.
That's right.
And that can come into play. It's games upon games of dominating teams is.
It would be an interesting one if they had played Shadyside. I don't think they're going to.
They're not going to.
And ball down dropped on a penetration by Megan Kane, but nice fight by Megan, and the ball comes back to Lebo. Picked up a nice GB ground ball there by Louis Gerard, and bring it back up top to the 12-meter fan. And Ellie Copeland beats her defender to the left, and we've got a foul here, a push, and Ellie Copeland will have her third 8-meter of the game. So Lebo,
it's a straight-on shot,
2 for 5. Yeah, this is a good opportunity for Ellie. If she does want to shoot, she obviously can pull out and run some clock. And she tried, but hats off to the Bethel D there. They collapsed on her quickly, and hats off to Ellie for seeing that and not trying to force it. Ellie up at the top again. Ellie's very shifty. I see her oftentimes getting that defender leaning the wrong way, and Ellie knows when it's happening and knows to take advantage of it. So Addie Murdoch with the ball out at the 12. Addie having a stellar game. Beats a defender, beats another defender, but then covered by number 11. That's Riley Miller. Passes it inside to Sister Reagan. She's well covered, but scores anyway.
Murdoch
does not have an answer for Reagan Murdoch.
Second assist of the game for Addie Murdoch, and along with 2 goals, and then Sister Reagan with her 7th goal of the game. She's got half of Lebo's goals, and she's going to come out and take a breather. I don't know what she had for breakfast today. I'd like to get some.
Exactly.
And the fans showing their appreciation, the Lebo fans, for what can only be described as a just stellar outing for Reagan Murdoch today. Addie Murdoch on the draw, so we've got 14-5 Mount Lebanon over Bethel Park here with just over 10 minutes to go. Nice draw control there by Bethel. I've got Bethel with a little edge on draw control. 8-7 now at this point in the game. It started out all Bethel, and Lebo's made a good comeback. And Bethel brings it down into the restraining. Hard check there by Kate Lemondola, ball down. And Kate picks it up to Addie Murdoch. It was a nice effort to get the ball as well by Brooke Walker and Reagan Quigley. And Lebo pushing it.
They want to move it.
Lebo seemed to be conflicted about whether they wanted to push that one or not, and it's probably a better idea not to
At this
point in the
that's
game. Again, with no shot clock at the high school level, no 97 shot, 90 minute, and then Tandon's pass there intercepted, easily read her eyes, was number 13 of Bethel, and we got to do a better job of watching for defenders looking to jump those passing lanes. Bethel, I'm sure, with a sense of urgency at this point. 8.5 minutes to go. They're down 9. And roll the crease. A nice unassisted goal there by number 21. I have to pull out my roster. And
It's
number
14-6, 8 minutes and 37
Nice
seconds
goal by
left.
Bethel Parks, number 23, Maddie Walters.
That was Carly O'Mara, number 21. I'm pretty sure it was 21 there.
The announcer said Addie Walters.
We're missing the color commentary up here, Reed Coble, and Reed having to step in at the PA announcer position today. Yeah, I had Carly O'Mara there. Sophomore midi slash attacker. It's a nice chance here to recognize the coaches of the game. For Mount Lebanon, you see down here in the huddle, we've got Brian Catan, head coach, Julie Bushman, also been with the program, and just an awesome all-around coach for the girls, assisting him. We've got Sarah Lamphere, who's been a really wonderful addition to the team. We've got Emilia Krakora, who's playing in college at Bowdoin and working online on her college, and unfortunately doesn't have much of a lacrosse season, so she's helping out with the team. Great to have her. We've got Kat Murphy, who's the JV coach. No JV game today. And then we've got Frank and Krista helping out with the girls' conditioning and strength. I also want to shout out to Mount Lebanon Lacrosse Association Commissioner Kristen Reisinger. Kristen's been doing a fantastic job serving this program for so many years now, and it's such a successful program all the way down to that youth level. And then Tim Murdoch also just knocking the lights out as the high school commissioner. Tim, we've joked about must be just not sleeping these days or something. He's working so hard for the program, raising money, getting volunteers, and so forth. So credit to them both for what's going on here. We've said it before, Mark, but I'm going to keep saying it because I really believe it. One of the things that makes Mount Lebanon undefeated or near undefeated, competing for Whipple titles year after year after year, is a really strong youth program. I mean, we're trying to accommodate all the first graders this year. There's so many they didn't anticipate. So starting in first grade, we've got girls out there getting the reps, getting the stick touches, getting the stick work, learning the game and the rules and all that, and team play. It's wonderful. So we're feeding that high school program, the JV program. They're undefeated. Feeding this program year after year after year with stellar players, and then the high school coaches are doing a good job with them as well.
There just seems to be no let up. We just continue to rebuild and restock, and this is the makeup of this team is a good reflection of that. You have upperclassmen, freshmen, sophomores.
That's right. Some of these the freshmen this year and sophomores, Addie Murdoch and Tegan Hoover, we called their names a lot tonight. They're just two examples, but they're coming into the high school level ready to play and ready to start. I mean, here we have Addie on the draw. She's a freshman. What's that?
Are we already off? We need Tegan back behind the foot.
No, so what we're doing is a smart move in my opinion. What we did was we took an attacker there, and a beautiful save by Addie Donaldson. And Addie having a really nice game here, holding Bethel Park, keeping them down, and against a tough group of scoring middies and attackers for Bethel Park. Yeah, Mark, what they were doing, what Lebo did right there is in my opinion, a really good move when you're up in the game, or if you're having trouble at the draw, you could have done this earlier in the first half, is take an attacker and move them back to the other side of the other restraining line and place them on D.
Now, after we maintain possession from the draw, do they have to move back?
Well, so the way it is when
Oh, that's right.
you can have
sure,
7.
Sure. Yep,
yeah.
Yep, I'm with you. I got you.
You can have 7 players
sure,
in each
sure.
end,
Sure.
and so they just have to coordinate.
Yep.
That's correct.
Yep, I understand.
And scramble for the ball in front of the goal there. Attempted pass by Hope Husak, who's an attacker for Lebo. Attempted pass to Tegan Hoover in traffic, ball down, and the ball will go over to Bethel here. 7 minutes roughly to go. Lebo up by 8, 14-6. Ball is down.
Nice save by the Bethel player, but unfortunately for them, straight to...
Nice pickup there by Tandon at the sideline. It was a good attempt by Bethel to cause a turnover. And a timeout call by Mount Lebanon right here.
settling them down.
It's a good time to recognize the sponsors for Mount Lebanon Lacrosse. Cafe Io and Deli, Chamberlain and McVeary Realtors. We've got Climatech, Brad Tabak's company for heating your HVAC needs. Flume Glam Bar, Fort Pitt Capital, G6 Builders Construction Company, Good Orthodontics, J&A Landscaping, Law Offices of Olga Salvatore, Reisinger, Comer and Miller Law Firm. We were talking about Kristen Reisinger a minute ago. Riley, Hewitt, Whitty, and Romano Law Firm. Rolling Lambert Building Company, Taco Diablo, great tacos if you want some good tacos in Lebo. The Port, The Saloon, Toss Pizza and Wings, Wendy Williams and Associates, Attorney at Law, and White Realty Advisors. Thank you, all of you, corporate sponsors, and thank you, individual sponsors. A lot of us parents and chipping in everywhere we can here. Doing March Madness, Mulch Madness, all kinds of madness.
Raffle, Moonlit Burgers.
That's right. Tim Murdoch again doing a nice job of trying to raise money, raise funds for the girls program. I'm just really happy this season has gone the way it has. I mean, we did not have a season last year, you know, for obvious reasons, and this season could have gone either way. You know,
We didn't know what we were getting.
we didn't know what we were getting, and really not a lot of reschedules. It's just so good to see the girls back out here. It's really something to be grateful for.
And credit to all the Whitfield teams. You know, all these teams missed the season last year. Coming up, we have some very competitive teams, some newer programs, but everybody brought players every game and held out.
That's right. I also wanted to recognize, we were talking about some of the Mount Lebanon Lacrosse Association. I want to recognize Erin Bettler, the youth girls commissioner. I heard Erin was a former player. I don't know Erin personally, but again, the youth program is such an important part of what goes into success at the high school level. And Megan Payne, with a beautiful free throw, couldn't finish the job, unfortunately, but beautiful free throw.
I think the goalie got a piece of that.
Yeah,
that goalie came
an
out.
outstanding play by the goalie, a recovery there. She did come out at Megan and somehow recovered. And Bethel doubling the ball here as they need to, in my opinion, being down eight goals with 6 minutes. And again, no shot clock forcing Lebo to do anything. So Lebo's going to just try to run clock. I think if they have a wide open opportunity, I no doubt they'll take it. But Reagan Quigley with the ball now and doing a good job of switching left and right, keeping the ball away, safe. And looking for some help now. Tegan Hoover finds it, and Tegan gets bumped and the ball drops loose, and that's a foul. It was outside the 8, I thought. Maybe not. Yeah, this will be another 8-meter for Lebo. And Tegan's got some wheels, shows them, and scores. Beautiful play. Tegan Hoover, her 4th goal of the game, plus an assist.
Tegan Hoover.
And our own Reed calling from the PA, subbing down there. Thank you, Reed. We do miss your color up here.
That's right.
So beautiful goal there by Tegan, and Lebo is, I got an unofficial count of 3 out of 6 on the 8 meters tonight. Tegan just, with a burst of speed, the defenders really couldn't get in there, collapse on her quickly enough. And Tegan, 4 goals on the game, 2nd leading scorer on this team behind Reagan Murdoch, and Tegan probably has in the 30s. Goals on the season. I know she had 4 the other day. I went out to watch the game at Latrobe. And another draw control for Lebo. Tough pass in traffic.
Again, though, controlling it. We've been getting those ground balls.
Yeah, I'd say on the 50-50 balls, we're north of 50% on those, Mark. I think they're doing a good job on those.
Oh,
Beautiful pass by Reagan Murdoch to Addie Murdoch. Throw your hats in the air for Addie Murdoch. That's her 3rd goal of the game, plus an assist.
Murdoch. Addie from Boulder Sisters by Reagan.
Beautiful goal there, Mark. 16-6 Mount Lebanon over Bethel Park. 10-goal lead.
I can probably safe to say Bethel did not see this chainsaw coming today.
I'm sure they had a healthy concern, but I don't think they expected to be down 10. No, I think you're right. So Lebo playing their game and doing quite a job on it.
Very difficult to come back, I think, from less than 5 minutes to go.
Yeah.
I don't want to jinx them, but.
And we always talk a lot about the folks scoring the goals, Mark, but this has been a great defensive effort and goalie effort, as far as I'm concerned, by Lebo. And draw control here over to Bethel. One area where they have shined really nicely tonight. Riley Miller.
Nice shot.
And
going to be called out.
And they're calling the goal there. And that was
I thought I heard a foul whistle.
They did. It was a check or a push, and they'll allow. I think she was in the act of shooting as it was. That's 12. Caitlin Schultz, and if you're a Bethel fan, throw your hat in the air. That's 3 goals by Caitlin on the day.
Another strong shot.
A strong shot and another sidearm shot. Kind of her patented
Number 12, Caitlin Schultz.
Caitlin going to the draw. Addie Murdoch on the draw with her. Your sticks need to be parallel to the ground, and they also need to be in line with the midline, and that's what they're doing now. The ball needs to go above the players' heads. And no one on attack or D can enter that center area until possession is gained by one of the 2 teams. And the rest will wave their hands once that happens, or they're supposed to. And anyhow, nice draw control there by Bethel. They are leading in the draw control category.
Well, I apologize. I was Bethel goal there.
And I missed it as well, Mark.
The first goal scored by number 12, her 3rd game, Caitlin Schultz.
4th goal of the game for Schultz, really having a great game. It was a nice draw control, and they pushed it down in transition. Didn't wait for Lebo's defense to get set.
That's really what they have to do now. They don't have time to waste.
That's exactly right. So 16-8, Mount Lebanon over Bethel Park. 3.5 minutes to go, and Bethel showing that they can score.
That's right. Quickly.
They can score quickly.
Strong shots. That's what's
I
impressing
think,
me.
8 goals is nothing to be ashamed of against this Mount Lebanon team. That's what Upper St. Clair had in their game. And a winning effort against Lebo. And Reagan Murdoch sees daylight in there but pulls it back out. Draw control to Lebo. And I've got 11-10. And either a push there. It looked like she ducked her head, like she got knocked in the head there, tapped in the head.
I don't think there was a call. I think the ref might have just stopped it because of thought we had an injured player. No call.
Okay, so the ball will go over to Bethel Park here. No call on that one. Although it did look like Addie's goggles came off.
It was not a trip.
Without the movement of her hands taking them off. So, not sure what happened there. It's hard as refs in a fast-moving game to catch everything. And nice clear there by the Bethel goalie. Out to the middle. Bethel crossing the restraining line. And nice positioning there by Ellie Covelin. And Kate Lemondola trying to use her hands to grab the ball after her stick was lost. Very good sense of humor there by Kate. And Lebo's bringing it up. Tegan Hoover bringing the ball right to left here for Lebo, trying to get to the restraining zone into the offensive zone, and then she does. And Reagan Murdoch calling back and forth. A nice goal by Hope Husak there, rolling the crease.
Scored by number 28.
Hope, a senior, her first goal of the night, and a nice crease roll there, nice placement on the goal, and it's 17-8. Mount Lebanon over Bethel Park.
I'm surprised at this score, Hines. I'll be honest with you.
Just over 2 minutes to go. I was expecting for Mount Lebanon to come out on top, but maybe not by quite this much.
I agree.
And I think the difference, Mark, if you had to pick one thing, is Bethel's not able to stop Lebo scoring early here. They did so for maybe the first 20 minutes of the first half. They did a nice job, held us to 3 goals. But since then, it's been an onslaught of Mount Lebanon not scoring at will, but really getting their way on the offensive end. That tough D that we saw early on from Bethel. Lebo's been finding ways to penetrate and beat it. Husak looking to, and ball down in the middle here. Pretty big scramble, and almost in about 10 different girls' sticks, but not quite. And Bethel comes out with it.
False start.
False start. We're inside of 2 minutes, and you have to wait for the whistle as a player. And that did not happen there. And Lebo with minute 15. This could be our last home game. It's our last planned home game. I don't know if
one against Mars on Monday or Tuesday.
I think that's away though, is it not?
I don't know.
So everyone mark your calendars for a game against Mars. It's Tuesday night. And Lebo content to run things down. Nice check from behind there by the Bethel defender. Tegan Hoover, really nice job of picking it up though. Oh, Brooke Lochran up on D, up from D on attack. And Lebo's offsides, the ball goes over at Bethel.
I think they heard you.
I thought they were maybe trying to get Brooke up for see if she could nab a score. She's a senior, and maybe that was the thought process. But Looks like it was unintended. Nice play by Allie Highland on D there to get the ball up. And ground ball in traffic. She gets knocked around.
Letting them fly now.
And Miller comes out with it. Hoover with a check from behind.
Come on.
Mark Hoover on the camera, not happy with the call on Tegan Hoover, shockingly. And 20 seconds to go, 15 seconds to go. Great game, top to bottom by Lebo and offense, defense, all around. And goalie, everything there. Great effort by Lebo. 17-8, final score here, Mount Lebanon over Bethel Park. A battle of two top teams in the Whitfield.
Mount Lebanon's attack for all fans and participants. Mount Lebanon's victory 17-8 over Bethel Park. Congratulations both teams and happy Women's History.
Mount Lebanon taking care of business here at home, Mark. 17-8. I've got 7 goals and an assist, at least 1 assist by Reagan Murdoch, 4 goals by Tegan Hoover, 3 goals by Addie Murdoch, and an assist by each of them. 2 assists by Addie Murdoch and 1 by Tegan. So those are our top 3 scorers for the Mount Lebanon Blue Devils on the season, and they showed up tonight. Talking about Reagan Murdoch, Tegan Hoover, Addie Murdoch. Also goal tonight, a goal by Lily Gerard, and a goal by Hope Cusack, and a goal by Megan Kane. So nicely done by those 3 as well. And hats off to Leba's D and goals. I don't have an official count of Addie's saves, but I want to say it's 6 or 7 in that game. And Bethel has some firepower, as they've shown all season. So for Addie to have that number of saves, nice outing for her. Great outing for the
defense. That's right. Good support. I mean, Bethel Park came in scoring a lot of goals, and between Addie and the defense, they really shut them down. Never going to let them get comfortable in there. I think all of their shots were quick, hard shots that are outside of the 8. Maybe not all of them, but
yeah,
they were not getting comfortable in the offensive zone.
Yeah, that's right. A few times they pushed it down the field in transition. They got some good looks. But other than that, the D was pretty stellar. Draw controls was in favor of Bethel Park, 11-10. 8 meters, I've got Lebo 3 out of 6. Bethel Park 0 for 3. And so one more game on the regular season for the Mount Lebanon varsity girls team, and that is against Mars. And that is home. That is a home game. So we will be back for one more broadcast, talking about 8 o'clock in the evening this upcoming Tuesday night, Tuesday the 11th. So look forward to seeing you all. Thank you for watching. And on behalf of Mark Hoover and myself, thank you for watching girls varsity lacrosse. The final score here, Mount Lebanon 17 and Bethel Park 8.
Thank you, everybody. My wife, she has the keys. She doesn't need it for her mother.
Great job on the announcing.
We'll see what Ellie says.
Goal scored by who?
Tegan Hoover.
Love it. Plus, she had a big crowd here today, so they
Oh, did she? Oh,
like family and stuff.
well, she must have known it when she filled the net, right?